Yeah, you know,
Yes, so last week we were talking about the bus bearer, the major man in the contest, the one who comes bearing buses and whose bus you're gonna use to vote. But anyway, today let's talk about somebody else, aka Mazaza. Let's talk about the guy. Let's talk about the guy. Like we've heard a lot of things about this guy, like his winning record. Let's first talk about his winning record.
So I understand this in particular individual Mazaza, as he's popularly known, has been running for. He's actually run twice previously, and things did actually go quite well for him.
It's actually three times previously.
Three
so
times.
In his first year, it was twice interim
Twice.
and the SRC itself, and then this year around
when again,
interim for president,
he
and
was trashed, I believe, by Akin.
so he hasn't been president yet.
He hasn't been president
but
yet.
he still wishes to be president.
He wishes to be president, and it seems to me like he has a very, very poor track record. Now,
So
given his losses, is he the right person for the job? Did the people did the people's voice say already to be said? What does that vote now say about this particular individual, seeing that he actually failed to make it to the helm for 3 past elections?
So maybe because he has lost three times, people will understand that he's committed to the cause. Like if he's committed to the cause, the people will understand that he's not in it to win it, but he's in it for the cause. What do you think about that?
Well, after all, now more than ever, we really need committed leaders, of which I understand, like, after having suffered 3 consecutive losses, and you still come up again and try to go for the post, I believe it should say quite a lot about the guy. I don't know if it's a failure to learn, or maybe he's really, really in it for the people. All I know.
So you're saying he might be in it for the people, like he shows commitment by losing and continuously coming in. But don't you think people have said what they want to say to him through the ballot? Don't you think the nigga just needs to learn something?
Well, you never know. Like, I mean, there's already been like 3 turnovers of students, of groups of students at Hillside of it. If 2 past groups have said that they didn't want him, maybe this third one is the one for him, for what I know. But then you know what they say after all? If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Try again, and that's true. But anyway, let's look at his role in the interim SRC earlier this year. The guy seemed to be very instrumental when it comes to we saw him in the demo. He was talking to the police. It seems like he was trying to convince the police not to beat people. He seemed very instrumental. He was working on helping out people. He was assisting Akim. We saw them working together side by side. So do you think that just shows how the guy is committed?
Well, it could show that he's committed. I mean, after having lost 3 times, I guess that now could be a justification or justify him as a kind of leader that you are really, really looking for.
But now see, the issue is this guy has been working side by side with Akim, and yet they've been adversaries since year 1. Now, what I don't understand is that do they pretend to be adversaries, or are they working together? Or this time around, since Akim has decided to step down, do you think that he has groomed him well enough during the Ndebele-led SRC that now he's another version of Akim Ndebele and probably a better version of Akim Ndebele? What do you think about that?
Well, you know how politics is, isn't it? I mean, in several African countries, we have seen the incumbent continuing in power for a very long time, and the opposition also being there regardless of them having losses, of which I believe is just a matter of persevering to the end, and hopefully one day during another election, you're actually going to clinch that post after all. As for him being an adversary, Akim's, perhaps that now he has actually groomed him for all I know, or maybe.
But now, is it that he groomed him? But if he groomed him, why were they working against each other? Now, to me, it seems like this guy was working with Akim and keeping Akim close so that he gets all the information that he can get about Akim and learn about his weaknesses. And when Akim saw that this guy has learned everything about me, he has learned about my weaknesses, he saw that he is not competition at all. So what do you think, Sid? Do you think he's competition at all?
Oh, well, perhaps in the past, Mazaza realized that he was working with all the wrong people and actually saw that perhaps working with Akim would actually give me an edge in that particular thing, and hence his involvement in the whole SRC, isn't it? Of which, perhaps now that he has actually worked with Akim, he has learned something new that he had failed to learn with the people he had worked with in the
but
past.
now, Sid, don't you think it's possible that this guy was learning as much as he can, and when Akim realized that he had been tricked, he decided to run away and chicken out? But now, do you think we need a president who is a sellout? Because at the end of the day, I feel like now they've been a sellout to Akim. Like they would have worked together and partnered all this while and then stabbed him in the back. Do you think we need such a leader as a president?
Well, fallouts do happen. For all we know, we don't know who actually wronged who afterwards. But I feel like they were such a great team in the previous team. But now coming to this team, things, see, I don't know if they turned sour or whatever happened. But I feel like we really wouldn't want to use leaders who are sellers. For all you know, in the end of the day, they'll be selling us out and perhaps siding with those who are supposed to be our so-called enemies.
But anyway, it's probably not that he is the sellout. Probably Akim is the sellout. Like, that nigga just looks like a sellout when you're looking at him. But anyway, let's not talk about how Akim looks.
You never know.
But anyway, let's not talk about how he looks.
You can't be commenting on
whether he looks like a
we can't
sellout.
be commenting on another man's looking.
Oh yeah.
Cannot.
But anyway, let's. But when I realized the previous talk that we had, we realized that Akim had a relationship with Lenny. And now he has a
It seems
relationship
like
with
Akim
Mazaza.
is really a constant in all of
In
these
all
political
the
affairs.
so now
What's his
what's
actual
Akim's
role?
role in this particular instance? Is it that he likes the tension, the confusion, the
The
state
attention,
of anarchy?
perhaps. The attention, perhaps, but you never know.
Oh,
But his name seems to be popping up
everything. I think we should bring in Akim into the studio
Well, I
and
think
interrogate
Akim
him.
should actually come into the studio and you're supposed to interrogate him and should tell us what his actual role in all this inside politics. Or maybe perhaps let's have all candidates, all those who are vying for the post of presidency. You are very much welcome to join us in our studio, and as we discuss perhaps your manifestos or how you're basically going to be going about your presidency in your side. Like if you are an aspiring president, whoever you are very much welcome to join us as we're going to be discussing everything inside politics.
Yes. So, well, then we've had it and we've had enough for today, Hillside. But anyway, we've talked about Mazaza, you've heard about him, and probably he's a perseverant and very patient leader. And those are the kind of leaders that we want. But probably he's the backstabber and shell out and traitor and all that. But we don't know as much. Your vote is your choice. But anyway, let's choose wisely. Are we going to choose the buses or are we going to choose the